Well, hello there, my friends. Agrippa Maxenius here. I'm coming at you with another Battlestar Galactica battle, and this time we've taken a few Battlestars. We actually have two Battlestars, the Jupiter class and the Artemis class. These things are absolutely beautiful. We've also got an Atlas carrier, a Minotaur gunship, and a Ranger cruiser. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to take on a serious Cylon base. Now, last time, and thankfully I was corrected, it was not a base star. I think it was called a base wall ship. Basically, a base star is like two of these put together. This was just one, but we managed to destroy it. So we're going to continue. And for the enemy here, we're going to give them a major fleet here. They're going to have two of these ships, I believe, and we can finally get the name of these things. Let's go ahead and find out. They're called, I guess they're carriers. So they just have a ton of raiders on them. And we're going to try to destroy these Cylon carriers. But obviously, we're outgunned, we're outnumbered. But that's part of the beauty of Battlestar Galactica, is being able to beat the enemy despite that fact. Let's see if we can't win this battle, my friends. Well, there is our beautiful fleet, guys. Two Battlestars, a lot of escorts, of course, and these guys are ready for a fight. We can already see the Cylon fleet, or at least sort of target markers of the Cylon fleet ahead of us. And for once, I'm just going to go full speed ahead. Before we were kind of trying to flank the enemy, this time I'm going straight for them. I'm almost certain they're going to have some enemy ships, some raiders to try and attack us, but we still want to end our turn, get a bit closer. Look at that beautiful group of ships. Of course, I'm definitely worried about the raiders, and those little tinier dots, you can see those are raiders for sure. So I think the Vipers on this mission are going to basically be responsible for taking out this raider class. Let's end again. Alright, there we go. The raiders are approaching. We should have probably popped our Vipers now, but I'm going to launch our Viper squadrons at the moment here. And I'm also going to launch our Viper squadrons from our carrier. This is the whole reason I took the carrier. This thing, the whole reason it exists is to basically launch squadrons. So we're going to launch all squadrons here as well. Let's go ahead. Here we don't have squadrons. We're just going to have to wait until we spot an enemy ship. And the same goes for our Minotaur here. This thing is really basically made to just fire with those massive guns on the enemy. Just continuous fire non-stop. So I'm actually going to lower his altitude a bit, because I think he would do better a little bit lower. And let's hope that our Vipers can catch these guys quickly, because we can actually start being hacked there. That's going to be a serious problem. And look at that. Our Vipers are all converging on the enemy. That's absolutely awesome. Really, really cool. And I want to see here if I can get a close-up cam on the Vipers, guys. A lot of people have been asking me to try and get a close-up, and look at those babies. We can see the Vipers in action, and they're definitely headed towards their target. Just absolutely awesome. We're going to end the turn, and we're going to stay in this this view mode. This is the newest view mode from the game. It's actually sort of the view mode from whatever ship you want to actually be watching from. Now, the enemies have fired their ordnance for sure. At this point, it's just a massive fight between a ton of Vipers and a ton of Raiders. And I'm going to see if I can't send in some Raiders over here. So let me actually select the Raiders. I want to make sure that, excuse me, my Vipers, I want to select the Raiders. And I want to go right after those Raider squadrons. So we're going to be targeting those Raider squadrons primarily. We'll worry about the enemy ships later. Right now, I'm already going to launch Ordnance. So with this guy, we unfortunately can't launch Ordnance. All we can really do is change our posture. And one of the things I'm going to do is actually lower myself a little bit, get a better shot at the enemy ships. With my Ranger class, I'm going to munitions. I'm going to get the armor-guided missile, fire at the Arachne. I was going to say the armor-piercing missile, but I actually didn't use it. And we're going to launch all squadrons here. Okay, we've already launched them. Let's see if we can get another shot on the Arachne. Now, this is the thing. If we fire at this thing, we're going to have to waste one of our nukes. And I don't really want to, especially with two of those massive ships. So, let's hope for the best. Come on, boys. We could actually start doing some, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the Arachne is finished. How did he go down? That wasn't a crash either. I mean, we're just fine. If you guys take a look there, we have no other ships destroyed. Unless that was a crash on a Cylon ship, I have no idea. But you know what? Now, I am in panic mode. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take this guy, and I'm firing a nuke. at the enemy Revenant. So this thing is actually quite far, but we've just lost one of our battle stars. I mean, this is a serious issue. I'm going to end the turn, and yeah, we're basically ignoring the enemy's other units here in an effort to try and get a really nice hit here on the other enemy units. And right now the fight is intense, and of course the Cylons are in control, no doubt about it. But we just lost one of our best ships anyway. Alright, this is another enemy Arachne. I'm going to raise up just a little bit to try and get some hits on them. And we're really close to enemy units here. Let's take a look here. So this guy's already fired the nuke. The Gaia, we've already checked him out. The Minotaur, he can't fire anything. What about the Erebus? Now the Erebus might have some munitions here. And he does. He's got armor-piercing missiles, amongst other things. So I'm going to go ahead and target the... Ugh, boy, it's a tough one. It really is. I'm going to target this guy right here. One of the biggest enemy ships. We're going to end the turn firing that guided missile. We're going to see if that nuke winds up where we want it to. The nuke actually hit our own ship, our own Minotaur. Talk about a comedy of errors, and it looks like our other ship is crashing right into the enemy here. My God, this can't be good. Let's go ahead. Let's end the turn. There's not much else we can do here except wait for the absolute best or worst to happen. And we're definitely hitting this other ship. There's definitely some collisions going on. Or our guy just got incredibly lucky, and there we go. Boom! Major blast. The fight continues. We're still not done. We're going to go after the other bigger enemy ships. With these guys, I'm going to start chasing the smaller ones. But in general, I just want to make sure that I remain in control of the actual area. And of course we don't. I mean, no way. But we can use these Viper squadrons to win the battle. So I'm going to use this guy, of course, against the Raider squadron. See if this Viper squadron's already with the Raiders. Yeah, they're basically just trying to take out those Raider squadrons, which I have no issue with. Obviously, the sooner we take them out, the sooner we can use these Vipers to actually attack enemy ships. And they've got more ships here, more Revenants, all sorts of stuff. So we have got to get those guys back. Here's another one down, boys. We've got 2 left. 2 pitiful ships left. I'm going to be firing the guided missile over here. Once again at the Cerberus. That's the thing we've been trying to destroy this entire time. Let's hope we get some nice shots. Right there on the Cerberus, come on. That hull is actually about to burst. I mean, if we can just keep up the fire, we stand a chance here, but we need every single one of these Viper squads to target the Cerberus as well. Not just the Cerberus, but as well as the ships attacking us. So let's go ahead and take a look over here. Let's get this guy to target the ship right next to us. Or even the ship behind us. I mean, we've got so many Cylon ships right now. Let's try to target this guy. Here we go. Alright, Cerberus is going down. Oh, I think that may have taken out some of our ships. We're still firing, though. We're still up. We're still surviving, although just barely. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can use these munitions. I'm going to fire an armor piercer at the enemy. Now, the armor piercer doesn't actually do any damage to the hull, but it can really break down all of the parts of the enemy ship, so the right side, etc. And there we go. She's down. Our boys definitely came out of this and got some damage, but of course now we're getting hit from all places, all angles, and we are destroyed. I think we've still got one ship here. This is, of course, our cruiser, our Atlas cruiser, and I'm going to do everything we can to make this guy do a good job, but of course this is not going to be easy. I could keep attacking the Cerberus, but I think I actually want to attack the Arachne. I want to try to bring back all of our Viper squads to attack that Arachne, assist our guy in destroying it, and he's going to need assistance. Now, they have nowhere to dock, so they might as well try and test their luck here on the Arachne ship. Let's attack and look at that squad. The other ones are attacking the Cerberus, of course, but I'm afraid it's an exercise in futility. It might be time to turn our hull, but we can't turn it until the end of the turn. No pun intended. In fact, better idea. I'm going to turn completely away. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Get him. Viper squad. 34, 32, 31. He's losing a lot of health here. Can our Vipers destroy him? He is done, baby. Cylon ship destroyed. And of course, we still have a lot of Cylon ships, but, you know, it's all about trying to fight to the very end, no matter what happens. And our hull is getting badly damaged now from that rocket fire. We could be going down here. We will, of course, be the last Battlestar to get taken out. And it's actually not a Battlestar, it's just a cruiser. But what a tragic end for our poor guy. And we actually did all right, I think, all things considered, but we could have done a lot better. Of course, I want to view the replay because I want to see how that first ship got destroyed. I have no idea what the hell happened, how our Battlestar just exploded. It could have been a collision, it could have been some sort of critical malfunction. We're going to have to find out. Of course, all the Vipers left and they did a pretty good job there, engaging the enemy, but somewhere here we made a mistake, and I'm trying to find out where we made that mistake. A lot of enemy rockets, for sure. Doesn't look like they hit us with a nuke, though. Oh, I think I see. Wait a minute, no, we were blown up before we even got to that enemy ship. That was some serious ordnance, and obviously those Cylons were ready for us. They definitely expected us, and they made sure to show us that they still were very powerful. I mean, this is what happens when you go up against a stronger Cylon fleet. Many a Battlestar crew or group has died because of this kind of issue, and it makes sense. And actually, right there, we may have gotten hit with some sort of nuke. That looked like a nuke, whatever hit this ship right here. So that's definitely confusing, or that's definitely concerning, I should say. Then, of course, they follow up with some missiles. What could we have done, guys? What could we have done? And there we go. Once, of course, we exploded into this ship, and it was still doing just fine. We did eventually blow this baby up, and if not without the help of the missiles, I don't think she would have gone. But hey, killing one of these Cylon ships obviously damages their cause big time, but I think losing a Battlestar, overall, we lose in the end. And it looks like our Vipers were the ones that got the final kill there. I wonder what happens to the Vipers with no ships to dock on. That's actually a question I really want to know. We'll have to find out. We still have four ships at this point. One just blew up there, and you can see how this area becomes a truly an airship graveyard. I mean, you could just see here all of the rubble, all of the debris from the battle itself. We really tried to fight to the end, and we even got a last kill there on that guy. Chased him with those wonderful Vipers, and these guys were just heroes in this battle. Absolutely eviscerating this guy, tearing his ship to shreds. Great job by the Vipers, great training. Fortunately, it wasn't enough to win the fight, but I like to think that we hurt the Cylons gravely, and that they won't recover from that anytime soon. That was the last call of our ship. Mission failed. We tried our best, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel. The more subscriptions we get and comments we get relating to Battlestar Galactica, the more of these videos are going to go up, especially if you guys would like to see the campaign. Thanks for watching, guys. Look at that accuracy rating, 4%. Pretty awful. Take care, and have a great day.